Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to class. We are going to do a full body, all levels flow practice today. You won't need any props. It should be pretty invigorating. I call these morning Jolt classes, and I like to say it's going to be almost as good as a cup of coffee. All right, let's do it. We'll get right into it with downward facing dog. So come on to hands and knees. Walk your hands forward of your shoulders a few inches. Spread your fingers, grip the floor, melt your chest, and lift up and back. And as you press into your down dog, just see what's here for you. Notice your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the feeling in your body. Do you feel tight? Do you feel open? And just be open to a shift in our practice on all the levels: breath, mind, and body. Keep the hands really active on the floor. So finger pads and mounds of the fingers. Press down, lift the undersides of your arms as you press your chest through your arms towards your thighs. Now separate your feet a little bit wider than hip bone distance apart. Bend both knees and shift your heels over to the left. So you come on the inner right foot and outer left foot. Keep your hips moving up and back to stretch through the right side body. Stay like this or come onto your right fingertips and walk your right fingertips forward another inch or so. Could even look under the right arm. And we'll switch to the other side. So shift your heels over to the right. Right hand comes flat. Knees stay bent. Move your hips up and back. Maybe come onto left fingertips. And as you breathe in and out through your nose, if you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you'll breathe in this way. Just relax your face, soft jaw. And left hand comes down, coming into downward diggity dog, standard position here. And then walk your hands to the back of your mat. So you're in a standing forward fold. Uttanasana, feet hip bone distance apart or about 2 fist distance. Bow in. You can loosen up, maybe sway hips side to side. Legs are straight or bent knees if necessary. Try to keep your tailbone lifting towards the sky and your sacrum, right, the triangular bone just below the waistline, higher than the lumbar spine. If you're really elevated in your lumbar, you can see what I'm doing here, rounded in the low back. You'll want to bend your knees and lift your seat. Inhale, half forward fold, lengthen forward. Exhale and fold. 2 times, let's come to a squat and then lift back up to forward fold. So take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, come to a squat. Lift the heels if necessary. Inhale, straight legs and bow. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight legs. I like that. Let's do one more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight legs, and then pad your hands forward, coming into downward dog. Next, inhale, lift your left leg up in the air. Exhale, step through to lunge. Lower your back knee to the floor. Anjaneyasana, reach your arms up for the sky. So front foot and back knee pull in towards each other to create strength and tone through the legs. Soft jaw as you lift up and out of the waistline. Heart pressing towards the sky. Next, exhale, hands to floor. Lift your back leg. Stretch your front leg straight or towards straight. Come onto the heel of the foot. It's a variation of Parsvottanasana or pyramid pose. Press the left heel down, pull back isometrically. Turn your belly over your thigh as you fold. Next, exhale, bend your knee, bring your foot flat. Right hand comes just forward to the right shoulder and flat on the ground. Twist open, stretch left arm to the sky. Squeeze inner thighs towards the midline. And as you look over your left shoulder, soften your jaw. Turn the left foot out 90 degrees. Come on the outer edge of the right foot. You can always walk your left foot back a little bit. Lower your hips almost to the floor, reaching left hand towards the right foot. With your inhale, lift your hips and then spin 90 degrees to the right for a wide leg forward fold, facing the wide side of the mat. Hands can be shoulder distance apart and in line with the feet or even just slightly forward. So we're breathing, we're moving through lots of postures in this short practice with mindfulness and with alignment and focus and strength, steadiness to help hold a container as we stretch deeply into these postures. Next inhale, lengthen halfway forward. Exhale and pause. Inhale, rise all the way, reach arms for the sky. Turn the right foot out. And exhale, bend the front knee. Let's go side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Right forearm to the thigh, left arm alongside the ear. If you're feeling open enough for it right now, you could also bring hand to the floor, perhaps on the inside of the front line. Looking under your left arm, draw the shoulder back and reach. Extend. Reach your left thigh bone back. Widen it, lift the left inner thigh, and then scoop the right buttock under. Reverse warrior. Inhale, rise. Left hand to outer left leg, right arm alongside the ear. So we're side bending. Bend more deeply into the front leg. With your next exhale, facing the back of the mat. Three-legged dog. Hands to floor. Lift your right leg up in the air behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, step forward to lunge. Back knee to floor. Inhale, Anjaneyas, stretch your arms up. Same sequence, second side. Front foot, back knee, draw towards each other. Just notice how things are starting to open up for you in the body. Hopefully you're finding a greater level of presence and awareness, calmness in the mind. Good. Exhale, hands to floor. Lift your back leg, front leg straight. Come onto the heel. Create tone, create resistance. Right heel presses down, pulls back without moving it. Spread your toes. Exhale, foot comes flat, left hand flat to the floor. Right arm, reach it for the sky. Turn to look over the right shoulder. Hug your inner thighs towards the midline. The right hip tacks back. And now turn right foot out. Come on the outer edge of the left foot. Sink your hips down. Right hand reaching towards the left foot. And then inhale, lift up, and we're going wide leg forward fold, facing the wide side of the mat again. Inhale, rise all the way, reach arms for the sky. Turn the left foot out, side angle pose. Let's do it, forearm to thigh, or hand to floor. Right thigh bone presses back and widens, and the tailbone anchors under as you stretch it out. Inhale and rise, reverse warrior. Left arm alongside the ear. Exhale, hands to floor. Three-legged dog, left leg up in the air. We're going to do it again. We'll change the postures up though. Take a breath in. Press away from the floor. Exhale, step forward, lunge. Step the right foot into a shortish stance for pyramid, Parsvakonasana. Right toes point towards right front corner of the mat. Spin your belly over your left thigh. This is definitely feeling like a morning jolt now. So hopefully this is going to take your day to the next level. Leave you feeling content, clear in the mind. Bend the left knee, step back to lunge. Let's go lizard lunge. Elbows to the floor or a block, or you could just stay up on your hands. Gotta love a morning jolt. Squeeze inner thighs towards the midline. Although again, doesn't replace coffee. Almost as good. You could always modify with back knee on the floor. Inhale, rise up, ground your back foot now. So your toes point almost straight across. We're going to go humble warrior, either walking hands out or clasp fingers behind the back. And just bring left shoulder towards inner left knee or shin. Stretch your arms overhead, crown of the head working towards the floor. Inhale, rise up, stretch front leg straight. Turn the feet now towards the back of the mat. Right foot turns out. Extend your arms. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right hand coming to the floor. You could always prop it up on your ankle or use a block. Left thigh bone roots back. Right buttock scooping under. Relax your face. From your hips, you want to stretch through your leg bones. So extend long like you're pressing through into the earth. Half moon, look down, bend the knee, step in. Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand comes forward and off to the right. Left leg lifts. You could also play with balance by lifting right hand off the floor. I'm looking down, but you could also look up if you're balancing with hand off the floor. Exhale, hands come down, step back to lunge. Three-legged dog, right leg up in the air. Exhale, step it through, short stance. Parsvottanasana. Draw your left hip forward, right hip tacks back. Inhale, lengthen forward, step your left foot back. Let's go lizard lunge, elbows to the floor. You can also stay up on hands or use a block. Inhale, rise up, ground your back foot. Clasp your fingers. Now jump switch the clasp, so other fingers on top or in front, and bow. Crown of the head towards the floor, right shoulder towards the inner right knee or shin. Inhale, rise, stretch front leg straight. Pivot the feet, extend the arms. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right thigh bone back, widen, anchor the tailbone under. You feel a lift to the pelvic floor, a lift to your belly, the bandhas, Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. Feel the tone, the power, and the ability to work with the breath, right? Where we're not just breathing wherever it's going, but we're actually creating a container with these locks, the bandhas. Look down, Ardha Chandrasana, step it in. Left hand comes forward, off to the left. And as you lift your right leg, spread your toes, flex the toes. Stay with hand on floor, block, or lift left hand off the floor. And exhale, release. Step back to lunge. Step back to down dog. Feet a little wider than hip bone distance apart. Bend your knees. Take your heels over to the left as we did before, but this time stretch right arm up alongside the ear. Take a breath in. With your exhale, bend your knees. Bring your hips almost to the heels. Inhale, stretch your legs straight. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, straight. Exhale. Inhale, straight. Right hand to the floor. Let's take it over to the left. Bend your knees. Left arm reaching up alongside the ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. One more. Left hand to the floor. Plank pose. Come all the way to the belly. Point your toes. Fingertip cobra. Hands just off to the sides of the mat. Got to get a cobra in here for our morning jolt. Lift through the side body. Draw your shoulders back. Heart reaches forward and up. Good. Exhale and release. One bow pose as well. Spread your toes, reach back, grab a hold of the tops of the feet or the ankles, or just reach towards your feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift up. Try to shift the weight back towards the knees. Shoulders draw back, heart pressing forward. Exhale and release. Good. Flip over onto your back. All right. I'm feeling pretty energized. Let's do a supine figure 4. Left ankle crosses over the right. Reach through, grab a hold of the right shin or the right hamstring, or just keep your foot on the floor if your hip is tighter, pressing the knee towards the front of the mat. A couple of breaths here. And we'll switch legs. Right ankle crosses just above the left. Active feet. Spread your toes. Draw the outer feet back. Exhale and release. Good. Stretch out for Shavasana. His palms turned up. Taking a few minutes here to unwind and let go. Just receive the benefits, the fruits of the practice by dropping in and giving yourself space to be restful, to be still. So I'll leave you here. Please stay a while if you can. Thanks always for joining me on the mat. I hope you enjoyed this Jolt practice. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed class. It really helps us to grow and expand our teachings. We're so grateful for this beautiful and sweet community. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.